past 24 hours?
Well, look, we find out yesterday you spent some time on Wildcat offense. You knew there was going to be a few different runners. A little bit more zone relative to your coverage calls, and then understanding how we're going to play this game specifically, not just defensively, but in the other areas.
Were you all able to get any like game film on him?
On which player?
On Hinton, the guy who played quarterback for him.
Yeah, well, Hinton didn't take most of the snaps, and so, but we did have film. We had college film. So, anyway.
Sean, talk about your overall impressions of Latavius Murray in the ground game today.
I thought it was good. It was real good. We blocked him. It's a good front. It's good defense. It's hard to run for 200 yards in this league, and I was proud of how those guys played and responded.
Sean, just how unusual was all of this? I don't think I've ever seen a game where, a team has no quarterbacks that played for them last week. How weird was all of it?
Yeah, I don't think weird's the right word. Look, everything about this season's unusual, and so we kind of tune out the things we can't control. We spent a lot of time on that topic. The things we can't control, and then what is it we can control, and let's find a way to get our next W.
Sean, did they do a good job at throwing a lot of looks on defense and disguising and just kind of making it hard for a quarterback to see the field and what's going on?
No, listen, I thought Taysom played well, but he played an entirely different type of game, and that had a lot to do with me relative to how we wanted to play this game. So, no, there wasn't anything challenging, but I was in his ear 24/7 just about being smart with the football.
That was the plan then, just to kind of control it, keep the defense and.
Yeah, there's a few ways to lose a game like that, and we weren't interested in one of those.
Sean, how did this game play? Just the decision to play it as scheduled. How did that play with your general sense of fairness?
Just like I said at the beginning, the beginning of what we started the season with, focusing on the things we can control, and kind of go from there.
Sean, have you ever had to design a defense for that much Wildcat, that much where you knew they were going to run it the vast majority of?
You're not designing a defense. You're taking your defenses that are in the plan and then gravitating to a few of them that hold up and are suited to. Because once you start defending, call it 3 or 4, you settle in on this is what they're doing. They had a little tight end screen that made some yards. So there wasn't, a huge chalkboard session up into the wee hours last night as much as it was, all right, here are the things that, that we think we're going to see.
Sean, I'm sorry. I know that you've talked about your relationship with Vic Fangio. Now that the game's over, can you at least sympathize, I guess, in what he had to deal with the last 24 to 48 hours, or is it too soon for that?
Yeah, look, I think it's tough for all look, this is a challenging year. I felt bad for the cardboard fans. But it is what it is.
Sean, I think that first touchdown drive, you guys closed it off with 10 straight rushing plays. How was it? How nice was it to be able to just kind of rely on that today?
I thought it was important. We were going to go into a game and call it much differently than we normally would based on the opponent we were playing and what happened and what changed with the opponent. And I thought we did that. I thought those guys up front did a good job, and certainly the runners as well. I thought we blocked well on the perimeter.
Sean, I saw the Dolphins rookie quarterback Tua last week was struggling with the things he was seeing from Vic Fangio's defense. Does he throw a lot of unique looks and different things, and you'll see? And did you see some today?
That question, right? No, I think you're going to get some coverage shell. We didn't. They do a good job defensively, but I think that wouldn't be how I would describe the defense, and I wouldn't describe. I'm going to say this again. You know, I think there's going to be this. Well, Taysom played this thing just how I wanted him to play it, and it doesn't have to be aesthetically pleasing to be effective. The job is to win, and he did a good job of that.
Sean, on the 2 delay game penalties, was that something with the substitution being called?
No, it's on me. All right, thank you guys.